Welcome to another Moz Play video. This is Mojito, and today we're going to be getting into another open world survival style, almost magical witch-like game, and this is going to be the pilot episode. We're playing Reka. Let's get to it. Alright guys, so we're here in Reka. Now this is a game that I saw on my suggested games to play for survival exploration style games. This is one of the indie games that are out there. You see quite a few developers on the Steam world, but I want to give this a shot. Now the theme seems to be that you are a young witch, so all your characters are going to be of the female variety. But we're gonna go ahead and get some customization going here and jump into this world. I'm curious to see how this plays and what kind of survival and exploration aspects are part of the game. Just looking at the different customizations here for the character. But yeah, we'll go ahead and get this character set up and then we'll dive right in. Alright, we got our first objective here. We're going to help this merchant get his cart fixed by running around and finding the is it 4 or 2? Yeah, the wagon wheels that he's missing. So we got one here. See how we do here. So no real voice acting here in this game. It's all text-based, so that's cool. Some games actually have the voice with the text, but I'm cool with that either way. You can kind of control the speed also when it comes to these kind of reading games. If you want to just kind of skip through the dialogue, you can go really fast. I'm not sure what that monster is in the canister, but yeah, apparently this is just kind of like the intro backstory of the game and the area that you're visiting, and we will learn more as we talk to Bogdan the merchant. Alright, so everyone has pointed us to this old woman here, who appears to be the village witch, healer, whatever you want to call it. She's obviously something because she's living out on her own, and I take it that your character is interested in becoming a witch as well, so that's why you're out here talking to her. So we'll go ahead and have this dialogue with her. I'm sure that she will give us a bunch of missions and quests to do. She's actually pretty tall, or my character is very young and very small. I'm not sure. But yeah, we'll get this dialogue through and we'll see what kind of mission she has for us. Okay, so this is our first look at the quest book. We got some ingredients, we got main quest, we got a bunch of tabs there in the little book there. We have some collection pieces here, so I guess as you're going out through the world, you'll be able to find some different things to fill in the blanks for your journal. Looks like also we have a list of items that you find throughout the world, quite a few question marks, so these are some undiscovered items. Raspberries and mushrooms are things that we have discovered, but at least it kind of gives us an idea of what you can use the different items for. I assume these are for food or making some kind of brew or potions or whatever. But that is the menu book, so I'm going to be using that quite often because it also has a map in there and has pictures of the different items. So if the witch lady is telling you to get certain things, you can look at your book and see what that looks like. But we still have to go out into the wild and find it. Honeycomb and bread. Interesting. Prepared in the oven. So this may also be where all the recipes for the different things I can craft will show up, so I know I have the right amount of ingredients for the different things. Alright, so the good thing is once you find all your ingredients, you can teleport back. We had a bag hanging from the tree. We were able to control the crows to make sure that, to make them knock things down. So that's pretty cool. Have some magic crows here. And they help with gathering resources as well. But the good thing is we can teleport back anytime we want. We don't have to run all the way back to which is, we got some, something we knocked down from the trees. I believe that was honeycomb. I'm not sure. But there we go, some more mushrooms. So if you like exploring, it's kind of hard to see the ingredients except for the raspberries. That's pretty obvious. But when the sun goes down, especially, and it gets dark out here, it's really hard to find the things that are blending in on the ground. So my advice would be to try to do all these kind of quests during the daytime when you have some sunlight and it's easier to find the stuff. We're gonna go ahead and wrap up knocking things out of the trees with our magic crows and harvesting resources. We'll go ahead and head back to the lady and see what she wants us to do with these ingredients. Alright, so we gave her all the stuff. She gave us nice dialogue. As expected, she's sending us out on another fetch quest. This time to find a different ingredient, I'm sure. So we have to snap off some branches, completed the task, go to a small island outside the old woman's house. Okay, so this was our objective. So we'll go ahead and head back, see what she has in store for us next. But at this point, we've been playing for a good amount of time. We're going to go ahead and put a bookmark in the video, come back and continue to see what the lady is going to have us do so that we can eventually, I guess, become a witch. So as usual, I would like to thank you for taking the time to watch my videos. Please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe because it really helps out the channel. And we will see you in the next video.